They look at the successful and they see the moment of arrival. They see the perfect car, the massive house, the serene look of accomplishment. And they believe the fight is over. They believe that once you reach a certain peak, you can finally put down your weapon, stop running, and settle into the ease of victory. That is the most profound delusion of success. The moment you become satisfied is the moment you become vulnerable. The moment you stop striving is the moment you begin to fall. To maintain your edge, to build an empire that lasts, you must embrace a fundamental truth. Stay relentless. Stay hungry. This idea has been the cornerstone of my life's philosophy. It's the driving force that has helped me navigate through the most challenging times and emerge stronger on the other side. Let's break this down because these two words together hold a power that can transform your life if you let it. Relentlessness is the non-negotiable choice to keep moving forward, regardless of the pain, the exhaustion, or the lack of applause. It is the unyielding pursuit of your goal, long after the rational mind tells you to stop. It is the grit that ensures you are the last one standing when everyone else has walked away. Relentlessness is the engine that drives the process, and hunger is the fuel. Hunger is the insatiable desire for more knowledge, more skill, more impact. It is the divine dissatisfaction with your current level of success. It is the refusal to let comfort dull your edge. True hunger is a fire that must be fed daily, not with validation, but with commitment and consistent effort. You see, in the arena of success, there is no finish line. There is no trophy to be held up in the end. Success is a continuous journey, an endless pursuit of excellence. And those who falter on this path, they do so not because they lack talent, but because they lose sight of this fundamental truth. I want you to think about some of the most successful people you know. I want you to analyze the traits that brought them to the top, and you will find that every single one of them embodies these two principles. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, they didn't just wake up one day and suddenly find themselves at the pinnacle of success. No, they put in the hours, the years, the blood, sweat, and tears long before the world recognized their brilliance. We live in a culture that glorifies overnight successes, that celebrates instant gratifications. But true success is rarely instant. It's the product of countless small efforts, big decisions, and unwavering focus. It is the result of staying hungry and relentless even when no one else believed in them. Even when the odds were stacked against them, they stayed committed to their goals. They understood that success is not a destination, it's a direction. Let me tell you a story that illustrates this principle perfectly. There were two young boys who lived in the same orphanage. Both dreamed of escaping the orphanage and making something of themselves. As time went on, both boys eventually left the orphanage and ventured out into the world. The first boy, let's call him Lucky, started his journey. He was fortunate to get a job at a local grocery store. But soon enough, he began to feel that the job was beneath him. He wanted more. He wanted it now. So he quit his job at the grocery store and started hopping from one job to another, always quitting before he was truly needed. He couldn't stomach hard work or delayed gratification. He wanted the corner office and the corner suite, but without putting in the hours, the long hours, to get there. The second boy, we'll call him Stryker, also got a job at a grocery store, stocking shelves and bagging groceries. But Stryker was different. He took pride in his work. He was punctual, hard-working, and always willing to go the extra mile. He didn't complain about the work. He saw it as a stepping stone. While Lucky complained about the work, Stryker became known for his excellent customer service and work ethic. Customers started asking for him by name. Management noticed his dedication. They saw his hunger and relentlessness. They promoted him to become an assistant manager and then a full manager. Fast forward 20 years. Lucky is still working as a manager at the same grocery store where he started, just like his father did before him and just like his grandfather did before him. He is comfortable, but he is also unfulfilled. Stryker, on the other hand, is the owner of multiple successful businesses. He has achieved financial freedom and success beyond his wildest dreams in college. Why? Because while Lucky saw the arrival, the house, the car, the money, the success, and thought that was the prize, Stryker understood that the real prize was the process of growth, the journey of self-improvement, the grit of overcoming challenges. The difference between them wasn't luck. It was the difference between someone who was willing to stay hungry and relentless versus someone who was unt. Now you might be thinking, what if I am already successful? What if I have the nice house, the fancy car, and the envious colleagues? Even then, you must remember, the moment you become satisfied is the moment you become vulnerable. The moment you stop striving is the moment you begin to fall. Look at any industry, any field, and you will see that complacency is the enemy of progress. When you start celebrating your victories too early, when you mistake arrival for success, you lose your edge. You forget the hunger that drove you to the top. You start taking your success for granted. And when that happens, you open the door for others to surpass you. They come in with fresh eyes, with new ideas, and they knock you off your pedestal. It is a universal law that whatever you fail to maintain, you will eventually lose. If you don't tend to your garden, it will become a wilderness. If you don't sharpen your tools, they will rust. If you don't update your skills, they will become obsolete. But here's the good news. Just like you can lose your edge, you can also reclaim it. The antidote to complacency is a conscious decision to stay hungry, to rekindle the fire that once drove you. It is the conscious choice to remain relentless in your pursuit of excellence. Do not misunderstand it. Staying hungry doesn't mean you are cursed to be unhappy or unsatisfied forever. It doesn't mean you can never enjoy the fruits of your labor. What it means is that the true secret to enduring success lies in your ability to find joy in the journey, to appreciate the present moment without becoming complacent. It is the difference between asking, "What can I get?" and asking, "What can I give?" When you shift your focus from what you can get to what you can offer, you tap into a reservoir of endless energy. You become unstoppable. Think of a mother. Think of the love a mother has for her child. That is pure, selfless, and unending. Why? Because she isn't focused on what she can get from her child. She is focused on what she can give. This shift in perspective can change everything. So I ask you today, what are you relentlessly pursuing? What are you hungry for? Is it financial freedom, creative fulfillment, or making a positive impact on the world? Whatever it is, hold on to that hunger. Let it be the fuel that drives you through the tough times, the bad days, and the moments of self-doubt. As the renowned Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts." So choose to think relentlessly, think like a winner. Choose to think with hunger. Think like someone who is divinely dissatisfied with their current level of success. Cultivate a daily practice of self-reflection. Ask yourself, am I being relentless? Am I staying hungry? Am I living a life that is true to my purpose? By consistently asking these questions, you will be able to realign your actions with your aspirations, ensuring that you stay on the path to success. Don't allow yourself to become complacent. Don't settle for mediocrity. Always strive for excellence. Always push your limits. The world needs your unique gifts. The world needs you to succeed. And success, true success, is not a destination. It is a lifelong journey of growth, learning, and impact. A journey that requires you to stay hungry and relentless, always. Thank you for watching this video.